forgot to unmute you. I know, I'm sitting here thinking there's something I forgot. I forgot to unmute you. What is going on here? My camera just didn't default. Okay, let's go back. All right, good morning, people. Starting off on a good foot already, right? Oh. All right, what's up? Good morning. Hopefully.
Good morning, everybody.
Are we heard? Can you hear us? Oh God.
Can you guys hear me?
This is so easy, isn't it? Good morning. Salient, what's going on? Good morning. Scotty Aquati. What's up, buddy? How you doing? John McKenzie. Good morning, weirdo. Scott's Aquatics. Good morning. That's a new name. How you doing? Thanks for being here. Al Wet Sox, what's up? Griggs Catfish Cave. Good morning. Good morning. Good day. Good evening. Sketty Nonya. Good morning. Window Liquor number 5. What's up, man? Fishymon's here too. Good morning, Fishymon. Atkins. What's up, buddy? New York T. Benoxky. Scrolling. OmniRock. What's up, man? Good morning. Dennis Christensen. Hello. Stillwater. Good morning. 3G. Alishon. Wow, we got all the people here. Holy cow. Shell. What's up? G. Guff Fam 8. Guff Mate. G'day. I don't know if I said that right. Barbara Jackson. What's up? I think that's everybody. Good morning. Elite Menagerie Habitats. What's going on? Good morning. Off to do water changes. She's got us in earbuds. Uh-oh. Gonna be judged. Bruiser. What's up? OmniRock says I'll have to get some pics of the new tank. Awesome, dude. Definitely want to see that. Send me pics, man. I'm all about the pics. Yo, I was talking about doing something like that. Like a showcase of people's fish. What in the heck is that? Oh. Rocks. Yeah, I don't know. We'll think about it. What is on my
So
thing?
how's your back?
It's better. I can stand. I can move.
Yeah.
It's not perfect, but, I think I've over the hurdle here. Man, that was rough.
And
I was off work for like 3 days because I couldn't freaking walk. I couldn't stand.
So
I had to walk the dog around the block like...
Rest alone healed it?
Well, I was doing a lot of muscle relaxers and stuff like that, so stretching. It was not fun. Don't get old.
Too late.
So what do we got going on today? We have some business to attend to, Fishymon. I know you're excited about this. I believe we had a contest running for a week. Last week we tied on the stream for the best bowl between Fishymon and I. So I put a poll up for the week. 62 people voted.
I call rigged.
Hashtag rigged. Looks like the king of all bowls pulls ahead. So we all know now.
So Jason's the king. Ray.
Somebody's going to be salty for the next year. I can hear it already. You've been salty the last year.
Alishon, either of you guys going to the ACLC meeting next Saturday? Garden of Eder is speaking.
The ACLC. That's the Aquarium Club of Lancaster County? Is that correct? And Garden Eater speaking there? Yeah, it was close. It was very close. That's interesting. I didn't know that.
I guess. I don't know.
It's that close. It was close. It was very close. As a matter of fact, Fishymon was winning for half the week. I don't know what happened. Well, he was winning, and then he wasn't winning. And then I put out...
I have a special speech prepared for all the people that didn't vote for me.
For all those who didn't vote for me, you can imagine what he's going to say. Let's see. Is my bowl set up still? Yeah, look at that. It's doing all right. A lot of dieback. Starting to spring back though. I think we're at that point now. Correct, Jason Lancaster. Oh, that's cool. Maybe. And it's next Saturday. What do I got going on next Saturday? Next Saturday is what is today? 12. So that would be what? Whatever. Why can't I do math? 18. 18th. Sounds about right. Yeah. So.
Uh, was it next week? Next weekend?
So I think is what he said.
Yeah, because I'm off that whole week too.
Oh, you're off that whole week?
Yeah, vacation. The 19th.
Nice. Salty fishy mon.
Yeah, saltwater fishy man.
Yeah, you're gonna need to start a saltwater tank with all those tears you're spilling. Jeez.
Tears my ass.
Jeez. Well, I will remain the reigning champion for this year. And I will lord it over your head at every moment.
Ian says, I can't wait, fishy man. Oh, for me to start a saltwater aquarium.
There you go.
Oh, you just added inhabitants to your bowl?
No, I'm still just snails. I was trying to think of what you were asking. Like I was just pulling like dead leaves that were floating at the top, so I just pulled them out. somebody's salty, man.
What living creatures do you have in your bowl? Pray tell.
Snails.
Snails.
Snails. There's one right there. Oh, I just knocked him off. And there's another one back there. You can't see him because he's behind the rock. I was thinking about putting some shrimp in here, but
it's the 18th is Father's Day.
It's true. That is true. That's Father's Day's next weekend, right? Okay, wow.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we'll go to the, I don't know. I'll think about it. Where is the swap at? In Lancaster, I would assume.
Not a swap, is it?
Well, club meeting, I'm sorry. I think you said it was a club meeting.
What is it exactly, Alshon? Let us know.
17th,
please.
yeah, okay. And today's what, the 11th? Okay. Yeah, okay, that's right. I thought that it was 12th.
That new Ed is here. Morning, Ed.
Good morning, Ed. Why was this held for review? That's weird. He said, hi, new local, and it was held for review.
Yeah, but it has an emoji with it.
Oh, is that why? Doesn't like emojis?
Yes. Well, everybody else is dropping emojis, but
somehow it didn't like Ed. Didn't like Ed's emoji. There you go, Ed. You can put all the emojis you want now.
Isn't this kind of your bedtime, Ed?
You're going robotic, but what? Say that again.
Kind of Ed's bedtime.
This is past Ed's bedtime. Unless Ed went to bed early. You never know.
Yeah.
All right, what else we got going on today? Nothing much. Oh, yeah. It's I can probably put the light on this. I got some lights, like cheapo lights. I had one of my well, I had a cheapo light on my 10-gallon tank for my Battis, and I guess it got wet. I think some of the water got up on the lid from like the air bubbles popping, and it shorted out that light. So I bought two cheapo lights from Higer, the Higer ones, for 10 gallons.
Oh,
yeah. Which I don't know. I mean, they're all right for whatever. I just wanted something so I could look at these new fish.
I think in all fairness, you should start a poll, and at the end of the stream,
how many polls do you need to lose, buddy?
at the end of the stream, we will determine the king of the bowls once and for all. And if not, then I will forever say it was rigged.
There you go. Just for you. There you go. Remind me to end that poll at some point. I get one vote in. End it. Oh, I didn't change the camera.
Alasham says, what? Not at the pet place. Grant said he would bring pre-ordered shrimp.
Interesting. Oh, wait.
Where is it?
Not at that pet place.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I know that feeling. Ed hurt his back, too. Jeez. Yeah, not fun, man. Nano is the true king of bulls. Well, you know, this is between me and Fishymont. You know, we can't.
I think, what's his name? Also hurt his back. Eric.
Eric Wyrock?
Yeah.
That sucks. It's not fun, man.
I think he kind of has the same thing that you have.
What's that?
He kind of has the same thing that you have.
Oh. Yeah.
The nerves get pinched and stuff.
Yeah.
Degenerate.
Degenerative spine disease.
For a degenerate.
I am a degenerate. Physically. Mentally.
Ooh, those are the is that the brackish water?
No, these are the Ivan Staffis?
Oh, the ones you got from
Richard Reynolds.
Richard Reynolds.
Let's see if we can configure this video. Are we autofocused? We are autofocused, but we are focused on the wrong thing. So let's see if we can change that. It's better. Zoom a little. Yeah, a little.
Craig's saying that his kid broke his bowl.
Ah, lame. I believe everybody got their prizes. Prize money. All the winners were taken care of. Color Guppy's actually donated his money back for a future giveaway. So at some point we'll do something there. I think that People's Choice. Yeah, he won People's Choice. Yeah. And so did Lady Metalhead. But anyway, these are my Ivan Staffies here. They're in quarantine now. This is what, week 2-ish? I can't remember.
And already they're spawning.
Yeah, I got a bunch of eggs out of them. Got 5 yesterday. I was going to check it right now, actually. I got 5 eggs yesterday. Probably like 5 or 6 the day before that. I just threw a mop in here for the heck. Let's see what would happen. And of course, got eggs.
How did that eyelash yarn work out for you?
Okay. I think the eyelash yarn probably worked really well for the fish. Not so well for me. Because I couldn't see anything. Like, first of all, that white one was a big mistake. Whoever pointed that out last week was, or whatever, when we made it, was like, oh yeah, maybe I should have thought about that. Hindsight, man. Sometimes you overlook.
In white yarn.
Yeah, but I have. All right, I took those. I made a white one and a brown one, right? And I put the brown one in with my Luminatus, and I put the white one in with my Celebes Rainbows, and I left it in there for like 3 or 4 days. I did pull out one of the brown mop. I did see some eggs on it, but it was like, dude, that when that stuff gets wet, it comes out like a clump of hair. So it is like the hardest thing to look through, right? Mm. So, but when it's underwater, it seems to work pretty well as far as fish go. I guess it would work well if I just took the whole mop and just stuck it somewhere, which is what I did. I stuck it in my tubs, right? I
know where you could stick it.
I bet you do. I found 1 egg in this mop. I haven't seen another one yet, so put them in the hatching container. I'll just leave that in there for a little bit later. Yeah, anyway, so I took those eyelash mops and I stuck them in my tub that's outside. And I was just out there this morning, and there is a ton of little fry in there. Like, I was counting like 7 or 8. just hanging around where I could see them. So I'm guessing something spawned in those
Um,
mops. But I don't know what the fry
Alishon,
are. They're too little.
Alishon said ACLC meeting is in bird in hand. Starts at 1. Scotty suggests to get there early as it will be SRO.
Okay. 1
What's
o'clock.
SRO?
Standing room only.
Oh.
I think.
And where's the bird in hand?
It's right next to Blue Ball.
Blue Ball, Pennsylvania.
I mean, I'm like, hang on. First of all, Bird in Hand, what a name.
Is that a town?
Yes, it is a town. Pennsylvania's got all these weird names for towns. We got Bird in Hand, we got Intercourse, and we have Blue Ball. So you put your bird in hand, you have intercourse. Anyway, so let's look at Bird in Hand. Bird in Hand, PA is an hour and 19 minutes away.
All right.
It's not too bad. That's not too bad.
You think you're gonna go?
I don't know. I have to think about what happened. I got to figure out what's going on Saturday. I believe. I don't know if anything's happening. I know. I have to double check with my work too, because sitting here is not good. I have vacation coming up again, and I took a bunch of sick time, so I got to make sure. I don't even know when my vacation time is anymore. I schedule all this stuff in advance, and I forget. So I might be off next, not this coming week, but the week after that. At least a few days.
I'm not next week. I'm off the week after.
So we might be off the same time, because that's my wife's birthday is that week, so that's why she should take vacation. End of June.
The whole week.
Well, yeah. You know she is.
It's her birthday week.
I've managed to slim it down to a week instead of a month. Alright, where's my phone? Alright. Ooh. Yeah, so these guys have been doing good. I think they're cool. The only thing I haven't done this entire week.
Elite Menagerie says I have to stop my water changes to remind you we also have Virginville.
Virginville. So you take your bird in hand to Virginville.
What is it? Intercourse.
Yeah.
Intercourse, Blue Ball.
Blue Ball.
It's Blue Ball.
Just one. Just one.
One ball. Not both.
Exactly. Alright, I'm going to do a little bit of a water change here, because I haven't done any water changes this week because I've been like pretty much immobile this entire week. So.
Ian says last stop, Blue Ball.
I also probably should take out this, what is it, this polypad thing?
AJE popping in to say, hola.
Hola. What's up, man? Richard, when he sent these pseudos, he gave, this polypad stuff. And I just threw it in the tank, because, there was fish in this tank, but I wasn't sure how, there's 10 of these compared to the 3 that was in here earlier, so I figured it couldn't hurt to help soak up anything extra. Let's get that moss off of there. Go back in that tank. What is going on here? There we go.
New Local Austin says Kirk has the better tank. Fight me.
Fight me! Well, 48% of you thought that too. So we'll see. I'll give Kirk his last ditch effort. We'll see.
Come on, people. What do I have to do? Pay you guys like Jason paid you?
Well, if that's all it takes for you to win, man, we can work something out. Alright. Alright.
Hashtag rigged.
Rigged. I'm going to move this back. Probably over here. So I don't block up the cord. Just going to do some water changes for a minute here while we talk. I'm so far behind on this. That's what happens when you get injured. I don't even know what you're seeing.
Yeah, you wasn't able to do no water changes last week, were you?
No. I couldn't even stand upright for like half the week. It wasn't until like Thursday. I had to walk like with my top half facing this way and my bottom half going that way. Because I couldn't walk straight. It was horrible. I gotta do something about that. And it was all because I was cleaning my worms. My blackworm colony was gross. It's still gross.
Alisha says I vote for L33 Bride.
Say that again?
He says I vote L333 Bride.
Ah, I see. Bribing with plecos. Yeah. So, other than that, I got fry growing in my tubs. Mystery fry. They're either Celebes or Illuminatus, or both. And we'll see. I guess when they get bigger. There's a lot of mosquito larvae in there. I pulled some out. Fed my baddest this morning. He was all about it.
Jason's breeding mosquito larva.
Quite a bit, actually.
At least he's breeding mosquitoes.
That's right. I
His
figure
neighbors are gonna love him.
that's what I was just, I was just thinking about that. Considering my neighbors like to sit out back and like blast their music all night long, I think the mosquitoes are a good payback. So that's what I think. Maybe I'll grow more. I'll just put buckets all around. So the outside becomes this unbearable mess.
How does one stop the brown red algae in the python hose?
What?
The brown red algae in the python hose.
What about it?
How do you stop it?
I don't. If you notice, my python hose is kind of blackish, and that's not because it is.
One good way to stop that would be to bleach it.
I'd say, yeah, maybe suck up a gallon of bleach or something, or whatever, a mixture, bleach mixture.
But
I only use mine for draining.
Drain your hose properly when you finished using.
Yeah, but sometimes that's even impossible, man. It's always gonna be wet. You know what I mean? It's always gonna be damp. I don't think.
It depends where you store it too.
True. Yeah, my hose, I only ever use this for draining, so I don't really take too much time cleaning it.
I mean, I use my hose.
See, my hose is definitely not clear. Here.
I use my hose twice a week. And
no comment.
It hasn't started to grow anything as yet. So I don't know. Maybe it depends on how much you use your hose. You know.
That's what she said.
You gotta use your hose more.
You gotta keep it. Hang on, I'm gonna switch cameras. Oh. I'm gonna do this middle island with all the fry and stuff. Let's change this camera. Now.
Yeah, Barbara Jackson says, I don't think Jason knows.
Do I know what?
The brown algae.
Oh yeah, I have no clue. Like I said, I just use this hose for draining, so I don't really.
Ed says maybe I bet the hose is too close to a light.
Yeah, I'm sure that would happen. Yeah, if it's getting light, it's probably gonna grow algae. All right, let's. Oh yeah, wait. I didn't realize we were.
Ian says, "Don't let water keep in the hose. Mine stays clean since I got 2 years ago."
Yeah, well,
What
I
I
think this
do,
python's like 10 years old now, man.
I leave the python connected, and I run the cold water, and I go up the stairs and start wrapping it up. So it kind of like the gravity helps drain the
Yeah.
hose, as I'm wrapping it,
Yes.
and I keep the water running, the cold water running, all while I'm wrapping it up. So it
It's draining
minimizes
it.
the
Yeah.
amount of water that collects in it.
Might as well do this while we're here. Little algae scraping. This is a grow out tank / blue dream colony. I got a bunch of cyanodorsalis growing in here in freshwater. I started gathering their eggs again.
Baba Jackson says that's probably why garden hoses aren't see-through.
It's probably a good point, yeah. Or so you can't see what's in your garden hose.
Yeah. Hey,
Hey,
we all need bacteria to survive. You ever know that?
that's right.
As kids, we used to drink water out of the hose.
Yeah, out of the creek, whatever the heck.
I never drank water out of the creek.
You
Excuse
never
me.
lived, man. Alright, I'm just going to do a little bit of a water change here on some of these. I should do some culling on these shrimp, honestly. They're starting to turn gray. All the reds are no longer red. Well, there are a bunch of reds, but
Allison says, "Are both of you doing the Clash registered?"
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I
What
am
does that
going
mean?
to the Clash, and I am registered to go to the Clash. If that's I am in the aquascaping contest too. So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, I got my ticket, my early bird ticket, and I'm registered as a YouTuber.
Can we
So I
do
got
a
that.
collaboration on an aquascape? Be
What?
interesting. Like a collaboration.
What do you mean?
Like
You
more
and
than
me?
yeah, oh yeah, well, and maybe others. I think that'd be too many hands in the pot, though.
Yeah, everybody's perspective is different.
This is very
Everybody,
true.
one person will be like, "Put the rock there." The other person will be like, "Nah, that ain't a good spot for the rock."
You're right. Scrap that idea. All right, let's do the brackish tank here. I'm gonna clean this off.
See, Ian says that's what I do too.
What?
Fishy
The
mod.
drain the water? I do that
Yeah.
too, but I do think mine gets light though.
Do you have a window right there where you hang your hose?
There's a couple basement windows down there. It's just ambient light. It's not like it's getting direct sunlight.
Mm.
Look at how dirty this tank is. Holy cow.
Where I hang my hose is kind of dark. It's right close to the furnace.
Mmm.
But I do have one little spot that I notice is is getting that color. The
That.
one spot.
Ow. Ow. I gotta use this
You know
scrapey
what?
thingy.
Maybe you should take it outside and lay it out in the sun for a good week.
Maybe.
Let the sun kill all that stuff growing in it,
Well,
and then
I don't really need to worry about it because it's all going down the drain anyway. It's not like I'm putting any of that in my tanks. It's just in the hose. It just looks like hell.
I bet you that stuff dried, fish will eat it anyhow.
Probably. It's just algae or
Yeah.
mold. Alright, I need this. I would think, anyway. Let's put my hand on that. This is a very small tank, and this is a very big scraper. Flexing. Man, let's turn this up. Hang in there, fish. Whoa, almost killed that fish. Gentle, man, gentle. Alright, good enough on that.
Alison says those paper tanks are nice. You get to keep them.
Yeah, I think this year you do get to keep them. That's why there's more of an entry fee. I guess I should check this room. Let's pull this out. Let's pull this mop out. I can already feel there's eggs in here. Let's make sure there's no fish in here.
Alison just said that they paid a $75 entrance fee, so they get to keep the tank.
Yeah, you get to keep your tanks, which is kind of cool. Maybe I'll donate it back. I'm not entirely sure. I was thinking about what to do with my tank.
No.
No.
If you're not gonna keep it, give it to me.
Okay. I didn't know you needed to know. You know, you're always.
No. I don't. But I mean,
see.
If you give it to me.
Oh, then you can make a speech.
And no. Listen to me.
I'm listening. Listen,
Linda,
Linda.
listen.
Listen, Linda.
If you give it to me, then I'm gonna say to my wife that, hey, Jason gave me this.
Oh,
I can't tell him no. I couldn't tell him no.
There you go. Good idea. I wonder how many. Dude, look at all this algae. I don't know if you guys can see what I'm doing here, but it is a mess.
Where is it coming from?
The brackish tank.
Yeah, but I mean, like, is it just floating in the water?
It was on the heater.
Oh, all right.
I think the heater. Oh my god, this tank is a mess. I gotta get this off of me. I bet you there's a ton of eggs in this too. Oh my god, there are a ton of eggs in this. Holy smokes.
Says vote for Fishyman. He's willing. He will sing.
I'm gonna put this algae.
Ed's gonna see a surgeon next week.
Good luck, Ed. Hope all goes well. Oh, I don't know what to do with this. I guess I can put it in my breeder box thingy on the back of my. Ew, I'm just gonna put algae in here. Okay, whatever. Algae it is.
Somebody had asked a question. Dave's Fish Cave says, does anyone know, can you make up Rapashi, then let it dry out and put it in an automatic feeder?
That's a good question. I don't know. I don't know how Rapashi dried out would be. I have a feeling it would get moldy. Because, I don't know.
Because it has to be frozen or something.
Well, yeah, I mean, or you can only, it only lasts so long in the refrigerator, right? Before you gotta do something about it. I'm gonna go over here and change this water. Just gonna keep roaming around changing water in tanks.
Killian wants to know what GH and KH are your tanks generally at.
Mine?
Yeah.
Or, let's see. I have this written down because I tested it. Oh, I have the date written down. Hold on, let me look. In January 22nd, I tested my water, and it was 11 degrees of KH, 20 degrees of GH, and 342 total dissolved solids. And that was in January. I haven't tested it recently. So I got pretty hard water. Like, hard water. What was I going to do? I was going to use the scraper. Where is it? Over here.
I'm good, Ed. Thank you for asking. And Ian says, I also stopped using the Python for draining tanks. I'm still using buckets to feed my backyard.
Gotcha.
So my Python is mostly for filling now.
Well, that helps, probably. I would assume. Alright, that's going to be drained real quick. So let's do that. Let's go over here.
And it says his is like 3 to 7 degrees.
Of KH, GH?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. That's why I'm asking. That's why I'm asking. All right, let's turn the camera over here. We'll do a little camera swap in here. I got a new camera, by the way. Oops.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. It's the same. They're both the same camera now.
What? 4K?
Well, they can do 4K, but I don't stream in 4K, so it should be 1080.
Alright. Looks pretty clear on my TV.
Like if I was gonna do like an edited video, I would definitely film it in 4K. But yeah, I think coming through on the stream, it's 1080. Oh no! Get out of the tube. There we go. Oh, there's some juice up in there. Stirring up a bunch of mold.
He says both.
Oh, okay. Well, that's kind of moderate. I mean, it's not incredibly soft water. The 3 degrees is kind of on the lower side. I'm guessing if that's your KH, it would be. It'd be alright. Do you know what your water is?
For me?
Yeah, you.
I haven't tested it in a long time, but I know my KH was pretty low.
That's right, because you were adding aragonite or whatever that was.
Yeah.
Alright, what else do we got to do?
A GH, but very low KH.
We're going to do this tank. Look at my Festum. There's your Pleco. Down here in the corner.
Mm-hmm. Well, we can't see because
The hell was
the
just
camera is too high.
Oh, is it? Alright, oh yeah, sorry. Boom. Alright, let's get this scraper.
There's that one last lonely
Festival.
festival.
Well, that's by his own design. Murder hobo he is. Here's my eyelash yarn. Maybe I'll make some more mops. Just, one-time use mops, I guess. I don't know, the fish seem to like them, but as far as finding the eggs out of them, it was a big pain in the ass, so. I consider it would be a good mop for spawning, but not a good mop for finding. Oh, dude, what? Oh my god, I should throw this out. I forgot to put blackbeard algae in here like 2 weeks ago. Gross.
You're gonna mail that to somebody, aren't you?
I'm gonna smuggle it into your fish room when you're not looking. I'm gonna put it in your bowl. Getting a little violent here.
Peplin's here. Good morning, Peplin.
Good morning, sir.
I got some fish from Peplin and Roxanne.
That's right. You did an unboxing.
Last week. It
What'd you get?
DJ wants you to smell it.
No.
Yeah, I got CPDs and dwarf. What are they? Dwarf
Emerald?
emerald raspberries. They're all cool little guys, man.
It's a good thing I can read your mind.
They're all doing good fish. They're all doing good.
That's
Got
cool.
them in my 10-gallon quarantine
slash permanent tank. Yeah.
No, I want those to go into my 20 long planted tank eventually.
Do I have... There's one thing I do not like about these. This is one of these Aqueon power heads. The biggest problem with these things is they like to suck instead of blow. Like the impeller starts spinning the wrong way. Ooh, that just shut off. Oh well, I guess it's time for it to shut off. It's on a timer. It just shut off like this very moment. I got it to spin the right way and it shut off. So when it comes back on, it either spins the right way or it doesn't. It's kind of really annoying. Because I have that one on a timer. I should probably just take it off a timer and just put it on permanently. I have it to go on with the lights, whatever, one of the tanks.
I think Black Bear likes high flow tanks.
I don't know. I mean, most of my tanks are not high flow. I mean, okay, let's put it this way. I got tanks that there's some decent amount of flow, and then I got tanks that there's like very little flow, or whatever, just a standard amount of flow.
And they still have algae.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I grow blackbeard algae either way. I think a big of it is just having, like, you know, putting extra plants in here, like this Anubias, or crypt. They should grow. Help soak up the nutrients. I gotta get more plants in here. This Pogostemon or whatever it's doing alright, but it's not doing great. It likes to collect mulm. So it gets all grody looking like this. And the geos, you know, they're always picking at things.
That's your black-beard algae background tank.
Yup. It flows. Look at this. It's beautiful.
It's very pretty.
It's beautiful.
It's very pretty.
Look at these Tapajos. I mean, this one is really starting to get his red head. This guy's a little dude.
That's what she said.
Well, they're all the same age. I got them all as fry. It's almost been a year since I've gotten these. Got them at the Triple Crown.
Right. From a
guy in a room. Guy in a room. Yep. I got 8 of them. And
how come people don't do that at the Clash?
Dude, we tried to get that going on. I don't know why people don't do that at the Clash. Maybe, I mean, I'm sure some people do. We got to get that going on. Some backroom sales. Well, I know that we at the Clash we definitely traded some fish.
It sounds very shady.
I got those Luminatus at the Clash from Maria.
But that was just she brought fish for
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We did some, but they were, you know, they were some hotel room swaps going on. I swapped some shrimp for some fish.
As long as you didn't swap any spit.
It was just you and me in that room, buddy. Yo, this mop. I really got to do something about this. While that's draining, check this out. I don't know if you can see this.
Keith is asking.
There's a ton of eggs in this mop.
Gonna do the OCA.
OCA.
OCA is known for room sales.
Oh, I don't know what OCA is. Oh, that one's a white egg. I'm not going to put that in there. It's a fungused up egg.
People set up LFSs in their rooms at the OCA.
Oh, yeah. I don't doubt it. That's like it was at the Triple Crown, man. There was a guy in there, I swear to God, it looked like a freaking fish store. He had everything.
Mexicali, good morning.
What's up, man? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Ohio Cichlid Association.
Nice. That's a bit of a haul for me. Ohio's like 7 hours away, 6 hours away. All the way on the other side. I'm on the. Pennsylvania's a very long state.
Let me see, Ohio.
East-west.
Ohio.
And I live on the east side, like real close to the Jersey border.
TM Aquatics close to Ohio. I wonder if he goes there. Hey, JE, do you know if TM Aquatics goes to that OCA?
I lost count of all these eggs. These are my cyanodorsalis eggs. And they're going crazy. These guys breed like nuts. And the beauty of it is they really don't eat their eggs. So I think that's half the reason why I get so many eggs in their mouth. It's like their eggs are too big for their mouth.
Yeah.
Or they're just not interested in it. I don't know. I've seen them trying to eat it.
I've seen one of my rice fish yesterday had eggs on it.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
You gonna hatch them?
That's a planted tank.
Oh, I see. So they might hatch themselves? Is what you're saying?
That's code for no.
Nope.
All
right, let's we're probably good on that water change over there.
I think that fry I found in my jar that had the those little things, those little crustaceans. I forget the name of them now.
Hydra, Daphnia.
No, Daphnia.
Daphnia. Speaking of that, my colony collapsed.
Oh, it did?
Yeah. Sometime during this past week, I guess it was struggling. I think I didn't feed it the one day or something. I forget.
They're very finicky when they're inside.
Exactly.
Especially in a little jar.
I should have put them in a tub, man. I didn't think about
anyway, yeah, that's one fry that I have in that bottle that has the jar that had the Daphnia. I think it's a rice fish. Because it's growing.
Oh, that fry, that's right.
It's growing too fast to be a
pseudo?
Yeah. A pseudo.
Pseudomugil?
Yeah, I think and it doesn't appear to have any color in it at all. And my rice fish are those, those.
You know, a good way to tell it's a blue eye.
By the eye.
Because its eye will be blue.
Yeah, I don't think it has. I don't see blue eyes, so.
So it might be a rice fish, yeah.
Not a blue eye. It's probably a rice fish, yeah.
All right, let's I guess we'll start filling up this.
It's no longer eyelash status. It's like, it's
pencil tip. It's grown up a bit.
Yeah, it's about the size of a pencil point.
Yep.
When you break it off accidentally.
Yeah. Or you stab it into somebody's leg. I
ain't going that far.
Alright, this is my brackish water. I'm just going to fill this up. Trying to make a mess. There's a ton of algae in here. There's some macroalgae too. I really got to clean this tank. Holy cow, look at this. It's a moldy mess. Wow. Well, the fish seem to like it. We'll deal with that in a minute. We'll deal with the salt in a minute. Now let's fill up these tanks. My nose will not stop itching. Boom. Boom.
Alishon said OCA is always the week before Thanksgiving.
Oh, wow. Nice.
And he also said, Fisherman has the lead. Will he fold like national treasure? What does that mean?
I have no idea. I'm guessing it's a movie?
I don't know.
Alright, we should have water flowing. Yes, we do. I need one of these. Yeah, this will work. Keep the water spots to a minimum. Do. Okay.
It says I got these two massive sponge filters in the recent deal. I told you about above, these bad boys are 6 3/8 diameter and 6 inches tall.
Whoa. And who was this that said this?
Salient.
Okay. Nice. Those sound like some big sponges. All right, let's try and clean up some of that. You know, I have a heater controller that I've been meaning to set up for a while, and I keep forgetting to do it. I was going to put it in my 33 rainbow tank. Because, you know. I figure it's a little bit of an insurance policy.
Alison says National Treasure led the Belmont yesterday until he faded near the end.
Oh, I see. And then it became lead. So National Treasure is a horse.
Yeah.
They always have these weirdest names for horses. Like, it's kind of like with the, I don't know, dog breeders too. Like, they always have weird names for their.
I wonder, was he like Odd's favorite, the favorite in Odds or whatever?
Maybe.
To win National Treasure.
National Treasure. Let me do this one. Yeah. Like, what is it? Dog breeders have weird names too. Like, what was it? Like my dog I got from a breeder, right? And her, her parents were like, Pistol Packin' Mama was the dog's name. I'm like, what? Who names their dog that?
Salient wants me to ask you if you want the sponges, the sponge filters. I don't use them free, just to pay for shipping.
I.
They're hard to get.
You have to post the stats again on them. Whoa.
The 6 and
It's decent size
5/8 round.
Which camera is
about
that?
6
That one.
inches high.
Let me swap cameras before this thing overflows. All right, so 6 inches wide by how many inches tall?
6 inches.
So 6 by 6, so the cubes.
No, 6 3/8 diameter by 6 tall.
Does that include the lift tube, or is that just the sponge? Like, I honestly don't need any sponges. I have actually like 5 or 6 sponges in a sump over there just ready to go. So I'm good on sponges, but if anybody else, jump on that, man.
Yeah, that would be for a really big tank.
Yeah, and I have 2 sponges in this tank, 3 sponges in that tank, 2 sponges in that tank. Canister filter is on that one.
Oh yeah, and you don't run sponges in your 125. It's a sump.
It's a sump, yeah, which has got a lot of media in there now. Speaking of which, I gotta do water change on that too. I gotta do all the water changes, man. Good thing it's Sunday, and we can take it easy. Slowly. These, are we looking? We're still looking
Kenny's
up.
here.
Say what?
Kenny's here.
Oh, good morning, Kenny. Kenny got a new boat. Seems pretty cool.
Pontoon boat.
A pontoon boat.
That's a party boat.
Heck yeah. Sorry for the rough camera here. There we go. So you can at least see what's happening. And geos and fire mouse in this tank. And one festival. I'd like to get more of them, actually.
And that beautiful black-beard algae.
Cannot deny. Oh, and there's some Corys in here. Dolphois. I need to get more of them too. I think some reason in this tank they really don't grow their barbels. I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know why. Maybe it's the substrate, but it's just pool filter sand. They always seem like they don't have any barbels. I can't imagine it's water quality. Everybody else is doing just fine.
Yeah.
This tank has been set up for a little while, so I don't know. I don't know what the deal is. Maybe something's nipping them?
Nipping him.
I don't know who would, though.
What would nip him?
Yeah, what would nip the Corey's barbels? Maybe the Geos if they're getting too close? They don't seem very aggressive, though. There goes my dragon goby. Or my rainbow goby. There's also a hillstream loach in here.
Festivum just chilling.
Yeah, he's cool. You get some really cool colors on him. He's all a little dark now because of the water change. Look at that firemouth, man. He's like really fired up back there. See him behind that rock? Or the log?
Mm.
Didn't I put some floaters in here last week? Oh, yeah, that's right.
What, you took a shit in there?
No, those kind of floaters.
Uh,
I think I put some plants in there, but I think the Festivum ate them.
Firemouths can be jerks, Ian says.
Yeah, they definitely can. But I don't know if they'd be a jerks to the Corys. I don't know. Can we see any of these Corys? Oh, we went below 75. That was my heater controller beeping at me, telling me it got cold.
In that tank.
Yup. What do I do with my towel? I guess I can close this lid. Ow. Ow. Clean this off. Fill it all the way up.
Those geos are starting to color up.
Yeah, they are. They're really looking
got that little blue in there.
What is going on here? Holy smokes, I'm dropping water everywhere.
Damn, you're dropping water everywhere, man.
Everywhere I'm dropping this water. It doesn't help that this stupid hose is leaking. What is going on here? Look at this. It's leaking like a sieve. Here. See that? It's leaking out of this stupid valve. It's just dropping water all over. I didn't think I'm on a concrete floor here.
Good thing.
Good thing. Look at that.
That's because it's
gotta replace this.
It's not really made for
holding water. The PVC valve is not meant to hold water. Is that what you're telling me?
It's not made to be turned off and on constantly like that. It's made to be turned on and stay on for long periods of time, and then turned off once in a blue moon.
Is that so? Dude, there's water like flowing across the floor right now.
Not like a million times every day.
Well, I only do it.
Ian said, never trust a ball valve.
There you go. Well, that towel's wet. Oh! Almost overflowed. Never trust the ball valve. Oh my God, I'm just making a mess.
The floaters were absorbed into the PBA.
The PBA. It took care of it all. All right, you guys. Over there. Wipe this down. These are my rainbow or threadfin rainbows. They've been in this tank for a while now. This was a quarantine tank. I don't know. I guess I can move them out now. Been in here for a few months. Just dropping water everywhere, man. I don't even care. Look at this. Slopping water.
KJE says I use a brass ball
Yeah,
valve.
I was thinking about getting one of those. Like those are better. But that's obviously I got to rebuild this thing.
It's more expensive,
Yeah,
obvious.
it's only like a couple bucks really. But the brass ones are more for gas, right?
Hot water.
No, I think they're rated for gas, like
Oh,
like natural gas valves.
well, Lord alone knows you have a lot of gas.
Oh, all right. I'll be done making a mess here in a sec. Then we can make more messes. These are Celebes in this tank
Mises.
and that
You
tank.
make some Mises.
I love them Mises to pieces. What the heck was that? That was a cartoon.
Um, I have some disturbing news to share with people, but I feel like I should share it. I had an infestation of possums down in the basement. A female somehow got into the basement
This thing is
that
going
had
nuts.
babies on her. And I trapped them in one of those humane traps. And I trapped about 15 of them and released them. And one day I found one floating dead in a bucket that I keep water in for my bowl.
That's gross.
Yeah, well, it's
I
I
heard they're good
tried my
eating.
best to get rid of them and trap them humanely and release them, but this I don't know how that one fell in the bucket. Well, it climbed in obviously, and the bucket only had about maybe 4 inches of water, and it
Uh,
must have panicked and drowned.
well, if it was a baby, it probably was too much. It couldn't stand, right?
No, well, it was probably about 6, 7 inches without the tail. So it was a good size. It wasn't like tiny, tiny. Yeah,
That sucks.
I hate it
But
like that.
I guess he couldn't just stand in the water without drowning. So that's probably what happened.
Well,
He probably just got
he
exhausted.
probably panicked, so
Yeah, true.
because
This water is
yeah, if he
everywhere.
had just stood the whole time, his paws or whatever on the wall of the bucket, he would have been fine. He would have been able to breathe, but he probably panicked and sucked in the water.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, I know possums. A lot of people think possums carry rabies and stuff, but they don't.
possums aren't they like naturally like immune to rabies and stuff like that?
Yeah, I was looking at some videos on it and stuff, and they say that something in their immune system or something, they don't get rabies like raccoons and other stuff and skunks. And they eat a lot of ticks and stuff. They get rid of ticks. They eat a lot of ticks, so they're
That's
good for
good.
the environment.
And I heard they're good eating too. Maybe you should catch some and try. See how they taste.
Uh, yeah, no, I don't think so. I
No?
look too much like a rat.
Oh, rats are good eating too, from what I hear.
But they're not rodents though. They're what is it called? Marsupials,
Yeah, yeah.
because they got a pouch.
They got a pouch.
Yeah,
Nice.
females. Apparently, they're only supposed to be able to support 13 babies because they only have 13 nipples, but I caught at least 15 babies.
I'm telling you, it must have been the same babies getting back in.
Getting back in, I don't know, because they do say you should release them about 5 miles from your home, and I was releasing them like
around
around
them.
the corner.
Yeah, see, and then you wonder why they keep coming in. They know how to get in. He's probably looking for
Yeah,
his
but
mom.
there's no food down in the basement.
But
Why
his
did they?
mom was in the basement, so that's where he's going. He's like, "Where's
Put the
mom?"
mom and released her long ago.
Yeah, well, they don't know that. Just going back to their home. I think you should raise them as pets. Wild possums.
People do. A
Call
lot
it
of
monkey
people.
meat.
A lot of people raise possum as a pet. They say they're very smart.
Yeah. Some
I
pool
tell you
sands are
what, the
designed to be a
big
lot abrasive, so it could be the pool sand is actually wearing their barbels down. Yeah, that's interesting. Maybe.
that
Let's see. I have Corey's in this other tank that's got the same sand, and they don't. But there's also more plants in here, so maybe. Maybe
said that
that's possible. I mean, it might be too abrasive. Maybe I should probably get them out of that tank then. Put them somewhere else.
Celia wants to know how long it took you to make that free 3D background and get those that depth.
What are we talking
Oh,
about?
he wants he wants to know how long it took you to make that free 3D background you got there.
What 3D background are we talking about?
That Blackbeard.
Oh, that took a while. This doesn't happen overnight. Took like 3 days. I gotta do maintenance on this tank too. It's like getting out of hand.
Baby possums are pretty cute.
You say so. I had a possum once like get in my house.
The adults are the ones that are scary looking.
I was living in this house with a bunch of people. There was like 6 of us that lived in this apartment. Well, it was half of a house. And it's like one of those split homes. And we used to never lock any of the doors. In the back door, it was like summer, we kept open, and it had like the bottom panel of the door was missing, so like the cats could just walk in and out.
Yeah.
Well, we're sitting around one night just watching TV or whatever it was, and my roommate's sitting there, and he's like, "Hey," he's like, there was a couple cats in the house. I don't know whose cats they were, but there was a cat sitting on his lap, and there was another cat sitting somewhere else, and the guy's like, "Hey, if this cat's here and this cat's there, what the heck is eating in the kitchen?" Because you could hear something clearly chewing. It was like crunch, 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 crunch. And I'm like, "Hey, that's a good question." Yeah. Went around the corner and there was a possum, like big old possum too, just eating the cat food. Like he walked in the back door of the kitchen, started helping himself to the cat food. The cats, when they saw it, did not like that. They were like, "Whoa!" They were ready to rock and roll.
Did they hunch their back? Do that cat thing where they hunch their back and
Well, we had to like
go into fight mode?
Yeah, they started getting like that whole like, you know, they start growling.
Barbara Jackson says, I found a nice soft sand at Home Depot in the building supplies area. It's not pool filter sand.
What kind is it? Is it like the play sand?
But play sand, in my opinion, is very hard to clean.
Yeah, it's very hard to clean. It's a pretty fine sand, so whenever you kick it up, it gets everywhere, right?
And it can get into the impellers.
Yeah, well, I have some tanks that have impellers, but I'll go check the label. Yeah, let us know.
I gotta check the label.
They do sell play sand. There's also a different kind of sand. There's like I know you can just get plain sand because a lot of people use sand is an aggregate mix.
Sand. They got that sand that's in like 2 bags, like.
That's what I was gonna say. It's an aggregate you use in making grout and concrete is sand.
Yeah.
So it would make sense that.
Well, I seen pool filter sand in Home Depot, but it was like not silk, not that white sand. It was more like
a little rougher color.
It was made by Sancrete, you know.
Sancrete. Yeah, I've seen those bags.
Concrete and stuff.
The pool filter stuff.
Yeah, the pool. The
It's like
pool.
from what I understand, it's like there's different kinds of pool filter sand, but some of it is more whiter, cleaner, pure, I guess, pure silica.
Yeah, well, when I went to my pool filter place to buy sand, they only had the white sand that was like
Yeah, like the crystal
he
stuff.
said
Like
it was the more expensive one because it,
that's
it
right.
didn't it didn't compact like the cheaper pool filter sand.
I guess I
But I
just
don't like the color of that sand.
it's like
It's
pure
like
white. I had it in one of my
yeah,
tanks. It turned gray after a while, or whatever, brown, just because nothing stays white.
momy. They got momy.
Yeah, a little bit. Unplug those. Do a little water change here on my saltwater tank.
Um, Killer Kitty says, "Wow, what a beautiful tank.
Yeah.
Uh, are this shrimp sexy?"
These are that's a cleaner shrimp. They're pretty cool. He's been doing his thing for a while.
Hey, Eduardo's here. How
Eduardo,
you
what's up,
doing,
man?
Eduardo?
Eduardo's here. Good morning. All right, I got I got so much junk laying around this. I gotta clean
Mel's
this fish
here.
mayonnaise. Good morning, Mel. Oh, let's do an update. I I got stickers together. I got stuff to send out. I just didn't get the stamps yet, so I got to do that. I'm gonna do that tomorrow. So stickers. Anybody's asked me for stickers in the past, whatever, however many months, they're going out soon. Tomorrow, hopefully.
Yay!
Yay! It's one of the things I could do this week when I couldn't move. I could sit and write letters. So I did that.
Good for you.
I know. I figured it'd be nice. So if you want
It's
stickers,
nice.
send me an email, and I'll put you on the list for the next round.
Barbara says it's basalite, industrial sand.
Okay. Basilite. I don't know. I don't know the name. But it
Yeah.
sounds like it's yeah, if it's a finer, softer sand. There is different hardnesses in sands too. Like they're not all the same.
Mm. I wonder, can you use sand from the beach
I don't see why
in your
not.
tank?
Well, remember that sand I gave you that one time that was like really fine?
Yeah.
That was from the Jersey shore.
Yeah, but that wasn't. It was too fine.
Yeah, that was like real fine.
You know, if you just like touch it, it would
I still have it in this one tank over here, and like I don't really.
rust all over the. You know,
It
it
took a
would
good while to settle out.
the fish would make it like they just you know wiggle their tail and it would be like all over the tank.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I know what you mean. This tank here is my saltwater tank, and it is still suffering from cyanobacteria. It's getting there though, slowly. The macroalgae's helping, I think. Whatever that kelp-looking stuff is.
Yeah, I think it looks good.
Yeah, it doesn't look bad. Just getting used
And
to
it
it.
gives the tank a very natural looking, except for that purple stuff.
That's what I'm talking about, the red stuff.
Yeah,
That's the
that
cyano.
just does not look
It's
natural.
getting, it's actually kind of seasoning a little bit here. It's kind of getting less and less. I think if I just stay up on the water changes, it might just go away.
Yeah,
I still
it
have
can.
those.
You can't like take your hand and like pull that off. It doesn't come off.
Well, I could get it off the rocks, but it doesn't come off like it's like a little
Easily.
too dense to get sucked up by the siphon.
Yeah.
So whenever I stir it up, it just gets all over the tank, and then it starts growing everywhere. So I've learned to just like let it go. Don't bother it, because I could easily like get it off of here, and it would just make a mess in the tank. And my experience is wherever it lands, it just starts growing. So if I
Ian
want to if
says,
I want to cover everything in the tank, I should stir it up, and then it starts
yeah.
getting everywhere.
Ian says I get the all-purpose sand from Home Depot.
Yeah.
It's a mix of different sands and
Yes.
fine gravel.
That's the stuff that they use for mixing concrete and stuff.
Yeah. I think stuff like that looks more natural in your tank.
Yeah, and then what is it? You use a certain mix between cement and sand will give you a pretty solid grout. And
Yeah,
then if you
well,
add
we don't
aggregates,
want
then
a pretty solid grout in our tanks, do we?
no. But you know, I know too much about this stuff. More than I ever wanted to know.
Ian says use a turkey baster to
That's not a bad
blast
idea.
it out.
And then suck it up.
Do a big water change.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I'm not going to do that now because I don't have the water ready, but I will.
But that's
That's a good
something
idea.
to think about, yeah.
Yeah, I also have that red out stuff, the whatever, to get rid of that cyanobacteria, and that stuff does work. I did use it before, and it does kill it. But the problem is if you don't address the root cause, it's going to come back, right? Which is
3G
obviously what
says
happened.
I use what? Fraxan? FRAC sand.
Fraxan?
It's heavy and doesn't stay in the water column.
Yeah. Yeah. Not entirely sure what fraxan is, but okay. I'm guessing it's a denser sand or a bigger chunk. I don't know. All right, let's wheel the salt over there.
Killer Kitty says the clownfish sticks enjoy kicking in the sand.
I didn't hear what you said because you went a little robotic. Killer Kitty sit.
Clownfish seems to enjoy kicking up the sand.
Oh yeah. He's all about that. Oh shit! I just disconnected that camera. I don't know if you heard it, but it definitely disconnected. So hang
on. Ian says I'm dealing with cyan too.
Yeah, I got that slime out stuff. There was a Keith sells it. I know that on KG Aquatics. It's like the slime out. I think it's called. It does do really good. But like I said, my problem is if I don't address the root problem, it's just I did it once and it worked, but obviously it came back.
Screen just went black.
Yeah. Well, didn't you hear me just say I had to reset the camera because I unplugged it?
Yeah.
Now you know.
Shut up. KJE says Fritz slime out is the bomb.
Yeah, it works. It definitely does work. And it kept it away for like 2-3 months. So maybe I should try it again. I still have it. What am I doing? I am looking for my refractometer so I can make sure that I always like to test, make sure I put salt in this water so I don't jack 30 gallons of or 20 gallons of fresh water into a saltwater tank.
Here.
What's up, Paul?
Where's the BPA at?
Oh, you missed it. We were just looking at it.
3G
Don't worry, we'll see more.
I have a chopstick with rubber bands on the end of python to root around.
Hey, you know, speaking of that, I have something for my python that has the chopsticks I can see because they go a little deeper. Maybe I should make my teeth a little longer. But I have this thing that I've 3D printed. It's got little spikes on it so you can get it in there and kind of churn.
Yep.
Churn. Yep. I have a pretty coarse screen on this because I don't really have. Well, I do have fry, but I really don't use this where the fry can get sucked up. Yeah. All right, so there is salt in that water. It is 1.024-ish, 5-ish. Closer to 5 than 4, but not quite there. Which is what I usually run at. So we will put this pump in my. I guess I could show what I'm actually doing.
Mel says I want to try that.
It's coming, Mel. I got it in the box. I just got to get it out. All right. I use this, I think it's like a 30-some gallon trash can. I fill it up to here. With salt, with water and salt. RO water.
He says you're supposed to message him. The Python.
Oh yeah, yeah, I will. I was still waiting to hear some feedback from some people because I might have to make a little adjustments on it before it goes like to scale. You know what I mean? I don't want to sell people crap that's not gonna work.
Mel says, I'm so glad your back's feeling better.
Oh, you and me both. Mm-hmm. It's nice being able to move and bend over.
Yeah, I'm sure you like bending over.
Oh, I do like standing up straight. That kind of helps too.
You missed being able to bend over,
Did I?
didn't you?
I don't know. Maybe it wasn't that long. All right, we're gonna fill this back up. So anyway, I put that pump in there, plug it in, jack in however many gallons of salt water. And eventually, when it gets a little higher, I'll turn the pumps back on. I don't see any more of that, oh no, there's some in here. The water lettuce that I put in this tank. Or the, I'm sorry, sea lettuce.
Sea lettuce.
Sea lettuce, that's that stuff I got in that jar.
Yeah, maybe the inhabitants ate it with some sea burgers.
Maybe. But I didn't put that much in this tank, and there I do see a couple pieces of it, so I was just kind of see if it would... I don't even know how this stuff grows. I guess it just attaches to things. So we'll see. I have a piece of it in between those two rocks, and then behind there was some floating around. So yeah, maybe something did eat it, because there are plenty of those snails that eat shrimp and stuff. Yo, those are crazy. You see that short I put out of those dudes just popping out of the sand?
Eat better food that stuff is doo-doo.
Dude, you were full robotic there. Hey, there's one of my peppermint shrimp.
Hey.
Okay.
Keith said you better feed better food. You need to feed that food. That the kind of stuff is doo-doo.
That what stuff is doo-doo?
Curry.
Okay. It's like, it's your connection, not me, dude. You can shout if you want, but... Let's see. Doesn't tell me what you're at.
I'm gonna go out and come back in.
Yeah, it couldn't hurt. I'll keep an eye out for you. Anyway, let me finish filling this tank. Yeah, I don't know, man. He's a little hard to hear. I don't know if it's just me. But I said, Key said this Harkari stuff is doo-doo. This stuff, I've had this stuff forever. Micro pellets. And I got the Seaweed Extreme because I really just needed something that was like a plant-based food for saltwater fish. The snails and whatever, even the clownfish eat that Seaweed Extreme. But it's probably not the best. I know. I gotta get better stuff. I usually feed a lot of baby brine in here. Right, let's see. Can we get that flowing? Look at that first shot. Got that moving. Power heads on. Filters on. Okay. Now we just finished filling it up. I'm gonna wait a minute because I know that if I go here, if I leave here to go check on Fishimon, there's gonna be water all over the floor in about 3 seconds. It's that Murphy's Law thing. So I'm just gonna wait till it's full, and then I will check on them. Guess I have to tilt this a little bit so it gets. I'll have excess water too, then I'll use that to fill up my things for my brackish tanks. What the heck was that? Almost. Getting close. Good enough. Good enough. Okay. Get this out of there. Hang on a sec. I gotta put this away, and I will check on Fishroom. Let's put this over here. Let's untangle this hose or power cord. Okay. Jeez, man, what the heck? Tangled up. All right. Let's see, he's backstage. Let's grab the link. Oh, he's still muted. Whoops. Can you hear me? Cool. Yes. And you sound better. I'm adding you back to the stream right now. Think you should be in?
Alright. Alright, everybody, I'm back.
I don't know if it's better or not, but we'll figure it out.
I didn't promise you a rose garden along with the sunshine. They got to be a little robotic, sounding fishy man sometimes.
I apologize.
Hello, Debs, aquatic pets.
What's up, Debbie? Here's my salt water. This is what's left. I guess I could have did a bigger water change, but I always like to use that water for my brackish. And I just fill these jugs up. Let me grab a, what do you call it? A measuring cup. Let me make sure it's not dusty.
Here comes the rain again, falling on my head like a memory, falling on my head like a new emotion.
Here it comes again, here it comes again. Now this is very salty.
Kind of like me.
Exactly.
Very salty.
Especially after we end that poll. We'll see how salty you are. Okay, we're almost at the line. I have a line back here. This is rough and dirty. I have a line. Let me move this. Try this
Draw a line in the sand.
Cross this line you do not cross.
How long you have that jug?
This one?
Yeah.
Not that long actually. A little while.
Okay.
It was in Arizona.
While.
I don't know. About as long. Well.
On the radio.
Well, hang on here. Let's see. I'd set up the brackish tank when I got back from the Triple Crown. So I've had the tank almost a year. It'll be a year in August, I guess. Is that right? Yeah, August 1st. That's when I got back. Well, I got back on the July 31st.
I don't know when you got back.
Yeah, and it was like a Sunday, and the next day was like August 1st.
Baby got back.
And I had COVID, so that sucked.
Yeah.
That did suck.
That's one of the things you brought back from.
Yeah, that was like one of the things. Yeah, good times.
And you shared it with your wife.
Oh yeah, and she was definitely not happy about that. She did not like it. No sir. All right, so now we got it up to the line. I take my RO water. Whoops.
Now you put the rest in RO water.
Yes. Ow. It's killing my back.
This is making your brackish.
Should.
Water.
Now, if I do this right, and I got the ratios right, it should be real close. It should be real close. But the thing about brackish tanks is you don't have to be exact. You can be close.
Ratio.
You can be close, right?
Ratio.
Because most brackish environments are constantly changing, from my understanding. Or not constantly changing, but change frequently.
Mm-hmm. And what's the name of the fish that can swim between brackish and salt water?
I don't know. You tell me.
You realize, you
What? Yuri Haleen.
you really,
There you go. Oops.
you almost got it. Almost.
Almost, man. It was close. Here, let's go back over here. You don't need to see any more of that brackish.
This water change brought to you by
Your
Arizona Tea.
green tea with ginseng and honey. Ginseng. Shaking it just to make sure it's all mixed. And I will test it.
I think you should test it by tasting it.
I have tasted it. You know what it tastes like? Salt water.
Uh-huh. Well, salt water is not entirely bad for you,
No,
but
but
it's not good for you either.
well, it's only good, not good for you in the fact that you can dehydrate yourself severely by drinking it.
Yeah. But don't you lose salts when you sweat
Yeah,
that you have to replace?
you got to
But
replenish.
not those types of salts.
Well, some, but not all the same.
Yeah.
And yes, they call it electrolytes, I guess. Same thing. It's like minerals, salts. Salts is just a term for like mineral compounds, right? That are
Philippines wants to know
dissolvable.
what light is on the salt tank.
This is a Aqua Sky, a Fluval Aqua Sky 3.0.
We've gone through this once already.
Yeah, well, you know, it's always somebody
It
doesn't
is
know. You know, not everybody's in every stream.
actually Pepin uses those lights too.
Yes, yes. Hang on. I mean, you can see that's the, you know, typical. So Fluval. Where's my phone? Over here. We can pop open the app. Fluval. Move you guys down there. 40 breeder saltwater. This one's actually kind of cool. Do I have it? Should be on the pro mode. I have it on the pro mode just set for different points.
Uh-huh. Okay.
You know, you got your daylight, your on off.
Uh-huh.
So I have it set to go on like 9 to 10. It ramps up. Somewhere around 7 o'clock at night, it shuts off.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay. 3G says that mud skippers are supposed to be brackish, but they do well in straight fresh water.
Yeah. Well, a lot of fish that are brackish can do that. From what I understand, they go.
Yeah, they're cerealine.
Urialine. I don't know if they're all urialine, but they can definitely, something like, you know, what is it, like those bumblebee gobies. A lot of freshwater flounders aren't really true freshwater. They're brackish. A lot of stuff.
Are yours true freshwater?
I don't know. I've kept them in true freshwater. Well, here's the difference. My freshwater is very hard. So the only thing it's missing is like the salt. Yeah, it's got minerals. It just doesn't. And I think that's a lot of those brackish fish. As long as they get some of those minerals from the water, I think that's what they need.
Right.
You know what I mean?
It can be in
Freshwater. Yeah, as long as, yeah, I don't know. I mean, that's just a theory.
Just a theory.
Just a theory, people. Don't quote me on this. All right, so we did this whole rack of tanks. Did the saltwater. We did the one brackish. We did the island. So all these saltwater, 10-gallon. That's got my flounders and shrimp in it. That's my baddest tank. This is the geos, tapajos, and firemouths. Did that. We did the island. This is the Ivan tank. Ivan Staffeyes. I think I said that right. Threadfin rainbows, celebes. These are in quarantine.
Threadfin rainbows. Have you got any eggs from them?
I haven't actually put a mop in here or checked in a while, and I think I have one female, and I think I should separate her with, like, you know, just like one male and one female, because I think like there's 3 males and 1 female. I did think I had 2 females at one point, but I don't think. Well, one of them died. I think it might have just been harassed. I don't know if you can see this.
Sexually harassed?
Probably.
Hey, look who's here. It's Bigfoot.
Hey, Dennis, what's going on? How you doing, man? I don't know how this looks.
Vax went in June 6th and came out June 7th. Total hip replacement.
Yeah, I remember you saying that,
Yeah,
dude.
that go, Dennis. I hope you recovering well.
Yeah, that can't be fun.
I know it's you're probably gonna have to go through a lot of they call it
Rehab. Ooh.
not rehab
Therapy.
rehab they call it.
Yeah, rehabilitation, therapy, whatever.
I thought rehab was for drug users.
Well, just the word stands for rehabilitation, so you can rehabilitate a bunch of things, I guess.
They told me to go to rehab, but I said no, no, no.
I don't want to go. Yeah, so these are the thread pins. Yep, they're doing good. I should separate them, but I gotta get some stuff out of quarantine. I got 2 tanks of Celebes right now, and the first tank, they're actually probably either. I'm trying to think, it's been at least 3 weeks now, probably going on 4. So they're probably over the quarantine process, as far as I'm concerned. I did medicate them
Physical
once.
therapy. That's what you call it.
Physical
Bob,
therapy is the other one, yeah.
Bobber Jackson for the win. It's not called rehab. It's called physical therapy.
Yes. Yes.
They told me to go to rehab, but I said no, no, no.
Yes. Yeah, you might have stated it, but Bigfoot, but Fishing Man can't read, so that's why I put him in charge of the chat.
He said he probably meant to say I started it.
But it is a kind of rehabilitation. See, that's what I didn't want to. I wasn't going to mince words here. But yes, physical
They told
therapy
me to
is the
go
term.
to rehab, but I said no,
Look at
no,
these snails!
no.
Holy cow! I'm having an outbreak here. I think it's because I'm feeding that powder. Every once in a while, I put fry food in here. I do a little dusting of the brush. This tank's a mess.
99% of those physical therapy need mental diagnosis. Thus, Kirk.
Yep.
Thank you, Eduardo. I appreciate you thinking of me.
All right.
They told me to go to rehab, but I said no, no, no.
Yes. Okay. Moving on. What should we do? Oh, I guess I should get rid of the saltwater thing in my way. Right? Which means I do have some saltwater in here. Probably enough. I could do this. Let's do that. This way. This way.
You zoomed in on your sticker.
Did I? Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, some new stickers coming.
Speaking of that,
I got some new
speaking
stickers
of
coming.
what?
I got some new stickers, but I'm not going to reveal them. You got to see me. You got to meet me in person for them. Did I show you them?
No, you didn't.
I'll show you then. After the stream. They're nothing great. I mean, they're just stickers. They're not like life changing or anything. But.
What? Big Dennis says no pain meds. I lost them.
Oh no, dude.
You lost your pain meds?
You better go find them. I'd be out in the streets looking for them.
Well, I doubt he lost them in the streets.
Yeah, but you bet you could find some in the streets. That's what I'm trying to say, man. If I was out of pain meds and that, I'm sure that's not pleasant. The hip surgery, Jesus. I'd want all the pain meds I could get. All right, I'm gonna do a water change on this, but I want to clean this glass because this is disgusting. It's becoming very moldy. Algae. This is another brackish tank, by the way. Whoops, what'd I do? Yeah, not going to rehab didn't work for that chick. you ain't wrong. She probably should have stayed in rehab. Oh well. Live by the sword, I guess you die by the sword. Whoops.
They told me to go to rehab, but I said no, no, no.
It's hard to clean this glass with this thing in the way. And this is too small of a thing.
What is the material on that mag float there that you're using? Is it like a felt or is it like a
it's
or
like,
is it like
well, the one side's like a felt and the other side's like what do you call it, like Velcro.
Velcro?
This side's like Velcro. This is the one that goes in the tank to scrape.
Because I use
and this one's the felt.
Mine comes with two different things. One, a blue felt pad for inside, or that Velcro thing for inside.
Oh, I see.
And I can't seem to get the damn algae off the glass using it.
Depends on the algae. Like if it's like a green spot algae, that's real hard to get off. Like this brown stuff that just kind of like whatever the detritus or not what is it, diatom? That stuff's pretty easy. It comes right off. But that's also a very small. That's sort of like a 5-gallon tank. That little thing I was just using.
Is that some of that sea lettuce?
Yeah, it is. I tried to quote unquote plan it by just putting some gravel on it or sand. Some of it's floating around. Some of that other green stuff is just some sort of slime algae that's forming. Oh my god, my nose must stop itching. I'm gonna start sneezing. Hang on a sec.
Geek Boy says, if you're putting your hand in the water anyway, why do you need the mag float?
You don't. You don't at all. I'm just so used to put my hand in water, just like a second nature. My hands are always wet. All right. Where's the towel? Over there. I guess we should drain some water. No, I just use it because it's more convenient, I guess, to get in the corners and stuff than having to stick your whole hand in the tank the whole time.
I use when I can't get it off with that, I use a credit card, but I want to get a razor blade so it comes off easier. Half
the time, I just like I mean, I'll do it. A lot of times, I just get my hand wet, just sticking, trying to get the thing in and out of the tank. I don't have to put my whole arm in the bigger tanks. That kind of makes it easier.
Yeah,
small tanks, I don't really care.
Just get a blade and scrape, works faster.
Well, a lot of mine have blades on them, so they do double duty.
Alexon says, use something other than sea lettuce. This floats around and get on fishing line.
Yeah. Apparently it's edible, so maybe I'll send Rico some to eat. Since he's doing that whole snarfer barf. Alright, I'm just going to do a little bit of water change here.
Ian asks, have you tried acclimating the cyanodocilis in full salt water?
I did. I put him in my salt tank. However, I realized that was a big mistake as soon as I did it because, well, the clownfish just kept him over in a corner. Oh my god, I can't stand like I'm standing. Here we go. The clownfish kept him up in a corner, and then that's when I still had the filefish. He was still alive. The filefish just like I guess kept chasing him. They got real stressed. One of them died, and I took the other two out. And the other two I took out, I acclimated to full freshwater and put them in my freshwater colony. One of them is still in there. I think one of them died. So Probably not the best idea, although they could go full salt. They were in there for like 2 weeks before I took them out.
Yeah, but did you acclimate them before you put them in there?
Yes. I dripped them for quite a few hours.
All right.
I didn't want to
Okay.
stress them, you know?
All right.
I mean, I don't know how they would do just dropping them straight in salt. It probably would do all right considering they were coming from brackish. And my brackish tanks are pretty brackish.
Because they're Serahaline, right?
Urihaline.
Urahaline.
Yes.
Paul says Jason licks his fingers after he sticks his hand in the tank.
You're supposed to lick it before you stick it. But yes.
And Eduardo says the file fish filed out. Eh, Jason?
Yeah, so did the Blenny, which really sucks. I don't know what was up with him, man. He just kept getting skinnier and skinnier, and I kept feeding. Looked like he was eating, but he just was getting skinnier, so I don't know what was up with that. Maybe he wasn't getting the right stuff, maybe he wasn't getting enough of it, maybe he had some sort of parasite. I don't know.
I like that little dude.
He was cool.
He was a cool fish, yeah.
Yeah, I might have to get another one. I don't know, maybe he did have something like a parasite. I don't know. I don't know if there's stuff like that. I'm assuming there's probably the same stuff. Saltwater. But he did. He ate half the algae in the tank, like the first week he was in the tank, and he was big and fat. And then ever since then, he just kept shrinking, and he never ate any more algae. So I don't know what was up.
TJ's here.
Yeah. What's up, TJ?
I seen TJ was on Rico's stream last night.
Nice. On the panel? I saw he did a stream. I didn't see who was up.
He was like interviewing. He was, where he does that.
Focus on?
Yeah, right.
Oh, okay. He does it on Saturdays sometimes.
Yeah.
So that was TJ's. Okay, cool. I'll have to catch the replay.
Yeah.
This is basically a 2.5 gallon jug of brackish water. I keep my tanks brackish at 1.015, which is pretty brackish from what I understand. It's not like... It's not quite full salt, but it's not far from salt. I think salt starts at like 020 or something like that.
Expo.
Oh yeah, that's right.
People streaming live from there and stuff.
Yes, I almost went to that. I almost thought about going to that.
Oh, and you didn't tell me about that?
No, but this is like last year. I decided whatever, or early this year I decided I wasn't. So.
Where is it?
It was in North Carolina, I think.
Oh.
So it would have been a haul. It would have been a haul. Yeah, exactly.
North Carolina.
The Carolinas. All right, I'm gonna put the rest of this salt water in this jug that I just emptied into that tank that you're looking at, and I'm gonna mix this. See what's. I like having the water ready to go in case I need it.
Yeah.
I don't have to screw around mixing water at like the last second. I mean, if worse comes to worse, I could stick fish in this container. Like a tank burst or something. God forbid.
Ian says, yeah, that's possible. Parasites can do that to saltwater fish.
Okay. Well, maybe. I don't know. I'm sure there's meds for that too. I didn't even think about it, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I was kind of upset about it, honestly.
Expel is a good anti-parasitic
Salt.
I use that for my puffers.
Okay. Expel P, is that what it is? I think is what it's called. Is that the Fritz stuff?
Yeah, Expel P. And
guessing KG might.
He knows the guy.
That's what I was gonna say. I bet you KG sells it. I know a code. There's a code. Somebody should push that little.
Yeah, I've been.
Okay, cool. Good man. I knew I'd keep you around for a reason. All right, I think we're good.
Just my good looks.
Not just your good looks.
Voice.
Yeah.
And beautiful voice.
Can't forget that. All right, let's mix this. We'll test it out, see where it's at. And then we'll start filling up. Well, that's already full. Yeah, I was just, what is it? Put some of that water lettuce. Apparently it attaches the stuff when it floats around. I don't know. We'll see. It's been lasting a little while. I mean, it's not like some of it's died back, obviously, but I had it for what, like a month? A little more, maybe? Been a little while.
What?
The water lettuce, or the sea lettuce.
I wasn't listening to you.
Yeah, I know.
3G is saying that 125 gallon getting flushed Python on one end, pulling out gun hose on the other, and flowing in.
Nice. So like a constant water change? That's cool. How long you do that for? That'd be good to know. All right, let's test this water. Where's the lid to the fan?
Killer Kitty is asking, has anyone heard from Patty lately? Been missing her.
Well, I saw her somewhere yesterday. I don't know if she was in a stream or not, but she's alive, for what I know. Just taking it easy, I guess.
Unless there's an imposter posing as Patty.
The imposter Patty? How scary would that be?
She commented on my unboxing video.
Oh yeah.
She said, so I have to find out that you got new fish from your video.
You didn't clear it. Speaking of that, Patty was here, was it last week or the week before? I have a fish for her. That's Celebes. I have a Celebes for her.
Oh yeah? Does it have a bent spine?
Oh yeah, he's like all like, yeah. He's like Quasimodo. Call him Kirkamoto. Let's test this.
You should name him your Mamamoto.
Alright, this is 1.014 and a half-ish. Close enough.
And Barbara Jackson is inquiring, and how's Shanna doing? Still busy?
Yeah. From my understanding, she was
doing well.
Yeah, we saw her. I don't know. Were you there Friday? She popped in for like 5 minutes when she was on her break. She's working a lot. That's what I understand.
I popped in for a little while to myself when I was driving home.
Yeah. All right, this is good.
I did not see her when I was.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she popped in for like whatever 5 minutes. Hung out. She was on a break. Making that money. All right, let's dump this excess water. There's not a whole lot left. So.
Kitty says that's good to hear. She's the queen.
The queen. Oh. All right, let's dump that out. Set that down. Guess I could bring this over here. It's gonna take like a minute. I like to do this right away so I don't forget. Oh, what are we stuck? There we go. There we go. My utility room here. Salt. Oh. That is not easy.
That can be good for your back.
Yeah, you're telling me. All right. So I take my big old scooper.
Your poopa scooper?
This is, I forget what this is. It's like a weird
1
3/4 cups. So I do 4 of these.
The big old poopa scooper.
Yep. Jesus. Trying not to breathe this one. I'm sure salt in your lungs is not good. All right, 4 scoops.
30 minutes.
For what?
He lets it run for 30 minutes like that.
Oh,
3G.
3G. That's cool. That's a decent water change. Is it like full bore? I guess you got to kind of like tailor it so it's not draining too fast or filling up too quick. Let's move this out of the way. Set that over here. This is my RO container. I don't know if you can see that. But this is like a 40 gallon. I have a little float valve in here that's connected to the RO system that's on the sink behind me. So that when this fills up, it shuts off. And when it gets low, it starts filling.
Yeah.
I have a dedicated pump just for the RO. This is like an old sump pump thingy I used to use in one of my previous, what do you call them? Sump filters. And unplug this one, because this is, do I need to plug that in? Actually, yeah, because my laptop's on that one. Yeah, and then we fill her up to the line. I got a line. This is a lot of trial and error to get this right.
Sarah's taking off. He says, gotta go. Stay fresh, cheese bag.
All right, Paul. Thanks for stopping in. Have a good day. All right. Just going to fill this up. All right, that's good enough. Get it mixing.
Stay fresh, cheese bag.
What, are you tired?
What?
Are you tired? Too early for you.
Just because I yawn does not mean I'm tired.
Oh, I see.
That's your body's way of pulling in oxygen.
That's right. You got that one brain cell to keep alive.
Wow.
Wow.
You're so funny. You are so funny.
Oh, come on, man. Let's see how it is.
Funny. You're funny looking.
What is that?
Am I a clown? Do I amuse you?
Am I a clown? Oh, man. Almost there. No, it's just my back was going to lean. I don't want to throw it out again.
You've been like exerting yourself.
I know.
Today.
Telling me.
All for your adoring fans.
Got to keep them satisfied. All right. Getting close to the line.
Getting close.
Getting close to the line.
Getting close.
Almost at the line.
Almost at the line.
Hold the line.
Hold.
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 Enough. Okay. I think that's good. Get that out of there. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Ow.
When you're draining it, you gotta shake it.
Don't worry. Alright, let's put the lid back on this. Actually, one thing I do like to do before I put the lid on this is to test to see what the TDSs are. This is a good indicator whether I need to change some filters. We were at 1 TDS. I think we're okay for a little bit. Okay. Power that off. Put that away. Where is my trusty stir stick? What happened to it? Holy smokes, it's missing. How am I... What the... Did you just hear that?
Yeah.
What was that?
I don't know.
Oh, that was me. I hit the whatever, the washing machine turned on. Where the heck is that stick?
I don't know.
That is weird. I've never taken it out of that box.
You unplugged something from from the wall there. Did you?
No, you're good. Good call. And here's the stick. All right. I always forget to plug that back in too.
Yeah, you gotta plug it back in.
Good call. And here's my stick.
There's your stick.
It's a PVC pipe. I just kind of make sure I get all the salt out of the crevices. Give it a good old witch's brew.
Nobody likes salt in their crevices.
That's right. It's right up there with sand in the crevices. Not fun.
Yeah. Salty sand.
Stir that up. Put that away. This designated spot. It was in the. I forgot I used it to mix up some stuff.
And you didn't put it back.
I didn't put it back. I got all distracted. Turn that back off. Man, my nose won't stop itching. I should test this water to see if we're close. A lot of times it takes a little bit longer for the salt to mix in. Like it is pretty quick. And usually when it's clear, it's good. But I noticed over time that sometimes it gets clearer. So the salt gets a little saltier after like an hour or so. Especially if you mix it right. Yep, perfect. 1.025. Right where I want it. So I might get a little saltier, but that is pretty clear.
Ian's asking, do you have a TDS meter inline in your DI stage?
No, I don't. I don't know if I need one, but I do have a TDS meter. I just, whatever, test. When it starts getting like 3 or 4, that's when I gotta like change the filter. That's what, yeah. What I think. I don't know if that's too much. I don't know.
How much is it? Current guy says salt gets saltier.
Yep, it's true.
Or is it just that the unmelted salt melts?
Yeah. Well, it gets saltier if it evaporates, but it will get saltier because the salt does dissolve.
Yeah.
Takes a little bit longer, but that's pretty dissolved in there. The stuff does. It depends. Depends on the day, I guess. Sometimes when I mix it in the smaller jugs, it takes a while longer for it to dissolve because they can't mix it as well, I guess. Especially that 3-gallon jug or whatever it is, because that lid, it's not watertight, so it leaks all over the place whenever I shake it up.
So you don't shake it properly.
I can't really get it shaken up, or there's water all over the place. So.
Yeah, you can't shake it properly when it's too small.
Yeah, that's why I had to use the stick, and that's why the stick wasn't where it was supposed to be.
That's when you jump up and down. You know, you jump up and down.
Right.
Shake it.
And you shake the stick.
You're crazy, you know that? You're crazy. How come the lights are not on in your 33?
Because these are the ones that are always on the stupid what do you call it?
Daylight saving?
No, they're on the Fluval Planet tank lights, right? Their timer is a 24-hour timer. So this time of the day, my tanks are not normally on. So I have to manually turn them on, or they don't turn on. See it now? I don't know how bright that is, but I can use the app to turn them on. I just forget to do that a lot. For the streams, you know? You know how it is. That should make it bright. Nope.
That tank seems to be. No.
There we go.
I was gonna say, I was about to speak too soon.
With the Blackbeard, yeah, and then you saw in the light. It's starting.
Yeah.
It's starting. My 397s are in here. I can probably show you at least one, but I gotta get the camera right. So give me a second. I gotta get the flashlight.
These are the ones that Maria gave you.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep. The L397s. And I believe Jeff Kane has these too.
I mix my salt overnight before I test it.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I always test it before I use it, so as long as it was close, it should be real close the second time around. All right. First of all, this glass is really dirty.
Mm-hmm.
So let's get a little
Outside
closer.
or inside?
I believe that's outside is dirty. The inside's probably a
Or
little
the
dirty
stains
too. Looks like dusty for some reason. I don't know.
dusty?
I don't know. Just like a film on it.
Isn't he a country and western singer? Dusty?
Probably. I don't know. What are we looking at here? Can we see anything? Here, let's.
Window licker says that's a nice rock.
You like that rock? That rock was
A $50 rock.
$50 rock. It was a lot more than that. I swindled her down to $50. It was a deal. All right, let me get something
Only
to wipe this
you.
glass. Ooh, look, you gotta appreciate a good rock, man. Whoops.
Only you.
All right, a little better. Okay, let's see if we can see this guy. Maybe I should zoom in there. I see his little tail moving.
Spit on it and then wipe it.
Spit and wipe. Here, let's zoom in. Let's get this camera set up here. Hang on.
Let's get that camera set
Let's
up
get
there.
this. Let's get this the way it should be. Okay. First of all, let's
Edit
take
that
off
the
the
way it should be.
autofocus because that's all screwed up. There we go. That's better.
Yeah.
Oh, I see his
Yeah.
tail.
Yeah.
Let's zoom in a little. Okay, you can kind of see right where that Celebi just swam back. That's the one that Patty's getting, by the way. You can see his tail moving.
Yeah,
See
yeah,
it?
yeah.
See it?
I see it. I see it. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna get the flashlight. There's two of them that usually hang out in this side of the tank, and I only have
see the
three of
tail
them.
moving at least.
Boom.
Oh, there he is. There he is.
Yep.
Whatever you did.
I turned the light on.
Oh,
Flashlight.
you dimwit.
I put a flashlight on. There's usually another one that hangs around in this side of the tank. I don't see him at the moment. I have a total of three.
Mine come
the other
out
one.
when I feed the tank, man.
Oh yeah, the other one's up there.
I see him.
Yeah. So he's like around the tip of that.
Mine come out when I feed the tank.
Right
They're
here.
getting braver and braver.
Yeah, so there's two of them right there. They're doing good.
I also have two spotted ones. Two spotted
I'm a geologist. I know my top quality rocks. You ain't wrong.
I am drawing a blank. Two spotted Panax in there.
Where? When you're
those starlight or whatever or polka dotted whatever.
Oh yeah.
But I barely ever see them. Barely ever.
Those are the ones you got at the Clash or no?
No.
Oh, you got them at Adams.
I got them at Adams. I got the ones I got at the Clash was 204s.
Take the zoom off.
Those Panax I got at the Clash were 204s, and I lost one, so I only had two, and I got another one by Adams. So now I am back up to 3.
Nice.
But they're getting big. Yeah, they got and the male has these long trailers on his tail.
Really?
It's really cool.
Kind of like a wine miller I gets on his like the Geos, the ones that get those long trailers.
I know like that. Yeah.
That's cool.
Not as long as those. But...
Right. All right. Well, this tank. This one has the frog bit in it, and actually is doing pretty good. I don't know if you can see it from underneath, but this is like the only tank that frog bit is actually kind of really snapped back in. Wow, does that feel cold? What is that temp at? This is the tank. 77, that's not bad.
TJ says Jason what?
This is why I hired you.
He's a geologist. He knows top quality rocks.
Yeah. He knows that I know.
He knows that you know.
That I know. That you know. That I know.
I know that you're an ass.
Well, there's that.
The
All right, what do we
ones
got?
Maria gave us a what again?
397s,
397s.
I believe.
Right. And there is another one that is similar to that, but it keeps the color right through adulthood.
There's also like I see like what is it? Alex's Fishroom. He's on a band. I see a lot with. He sells a lot of plecos.
Who?
And Alex's Fishroom, I think is his name. But he has a lot of
Oh,
plecos.
yeah,
The guy in New York. He's in New
it
York.
was at he was at the Clash.
Yeah, I think that was him, right? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Is that the one
He
that
has,
those whiptails came from?
yeah, I think it is.
The ones that Dr. Anthony had, those two, whatever the same ones.
I think it is.
Yeah. Anyway, he has like 398s. I see, and they look very similar, at least in the pictures. I don't know how similar they are as far as species.
Alex's asking what I got at Adams. I will probably be there next Friday.
Nice.
No, I had gotten a L204 from him the last time I took L333s for him.
King Tigers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got an L204. It's a Panac. I forget the common name for it.
Panac.
But it's all black with like white pinstripes.
This is that heater controller. I guess I should move this camera back. We're probably way too close.
Lady Diane, I made it. Good
What's up?
morning, Kirk. Good morning, Jason. Hi, chat.
Good morning. What's going on? All right, let's see if we can do this.
Good morning, sunshine. I cannot remember the rest of the song.
What song are you singing?
Good morning, sunshine.
The only one I know is like, whoop, is Good Day Sunshine. Why won't this go back there? There we go.
Good day, my love.
Good day, sunshine. Come on, it's Beatles, right?
Emperor Pleco.
Emperor.
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 I have Emperor Tetras. That's about it. Ooh. Oh my god. I am moving in a way I should not be moving. I better take it easy. I'm gonna hurt myself. That would not be fun. Let's take this off here. I can go there. Ow, that was my head hitting that. Okay. Now. Do I have that flashlight on me? I do. It's gonna come in handy. I think it's magnetic too. Alright, this is the power cord for the heater. I don't know if I can reach that from here. So...
Actually, no, they're called Flash. Well, Flash Emperor, I think. I don't know.
Flash Gordon and Emperor Ming? No. Okay. Hang on, I'm going to take my headset off so I can get back there.
No, they are Emperor.
Entertain the folks.
I beg your pardon. I never promised you a rose garden along with the sunshine. They got to be a big fat ass in my face. Why does he have to bend over like that right in front of the camera, man? That's disgusting. That's disgusting. No, no, no. Please do not. Do not bend over in front of the camera. Please do not. He's showing the plumber side of him. The plumber. Booty shot. That's a. Oh, no. No. Don't release the Kraken. Please do not release the Kraken. Please do not release the Kraken. What is he doing? Watch, he's gonna put his back out again. Hey, Rico Stan, what's up? Waking up to Jason's ass is not something I thought I'd ever do. Well, there's a first time for everything, Rico. My question is, did you like it? Was it everything you thought it would be? And then some.
Alright. Anybody still here? No, I chased them all away. Hang on. Something's beeping.
Something's beeping.
Something's beeping. Okay. Heater controller's beeping. I can plug this in here. That should turn the heater
Good morning,
on.
sunshine. I hope you're well. Honey, I miss you. Last night when I fell, you should know, sunshine.
Oops. Eduardo, I think if you do this the exclamation point KJE, it should pop it up for you. There it goes. I just did it. It only does it every so many, like there's a time limit on how often you do it.
Eduardo.
But yep, that's the code. Save 10 for 12%. And good morning, Rico.
It's like this, Eduardo.
Yeah, Eduardo.
It's like this and it's like this and it's like that.
A little bit of this, a little bit of that. All right, what is this? This is Inkbird Pros. I have a lot of these now. Let's see, can we find it? This is the 306A, right? I believe is what they all are. Let's look at this one. Yes, I'm pretty sure they're the 306As. No, the T's with the Wi-Fi. No? Maybe I should look at the box. I always forget which one. Oh, sorry.
Maybe you should read some instructions for it, Terry.
It's the A. It's the A.
The A?
The A, cancel. So the A, ITC 6A. Confirm.
A.
Confirm it is rapidly blinking. Is it rapidly blinking? It looks like it's rapidly blinking.
Well, on the video it looks like it's rapidly, but videos always make that thing look like it's rapidly blinking.
Confirm. Connecting. You know, it never connects in the first time. I don't know why. We'll see. I think it's because I always forget which network I'm using. Oh.
What, you got so much networks?
Well, I got like a 5G and a 2G network, and I think the 2G is the one it needs.
I think you're crazy.
I think I'm crazy.
Rico said that he never thought he would wake up to your ass.
Well, it's a new day. I need to close this down. I think the problem is I'm trying to use a network that I'm not on, and I think that's the problem.
No, Keith, I would not like it.
But anyway, that was a big pain trying to get that plugged in. And as a matter of fact, ow, I just whacked my head on the thing again. How many times can I do that? Well, whatever. It's there. I gotta wait for this to cancel. I should just cancel it myself. Cancel. Alright, let's change the network that my phone is on. How about that? That's the problem. Yeah, okay. Connected. Okay. The app. Whoops. That's not what I want. That's what I want. Is there a light blinking? It says it's blinking. Make sure the password's right. Yup. Is that right? I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Well, if you don't know, I sure as
You
hell
sure as hell don't know, right? There's a way to manually set these too. I figured I'd do it. Twist ties. My cat loves these twist ties. She hunts them down. She stuck them in my shoes.
What?
The twist ties. She loves playing with them. I don't know why. She goes crazy for them.
Oh yeah. Who?
Lily.
Lily.
Lily's the twist tie kitty. She actually watches me like use a twist tie and then like actively tries to get it from me. It's kind of cute. All right, I definitely need to figure out what is going on with this. I don't think that's the right password. Maybe I'm wrong.
You have problems with this every time.
I know. I think it's because I'm in the basement too, so I don't think a whole lot of Wi-Fi is happening back up to the network. What
You
are you
need a
doing?
router down there.
What
Not
are
a
you doing?
booster.
What are you doing? Do I even want to know?
Master Aquatics says, Jason, that tank looks great.
Thanks. Needs a water change, but did not respond. Okay, hang on. We're going to close everything down. Whatever's running in the background needs to stop. We're going to change the network to that. Okay. Change it back. It says we're connected. Let's make sure this is set right? Wait. Well, that's how you set it manually. Look at that.
Look at that. Ain't that some shit?
I don't know what I did. I'm like in this mode. And that makes it go up and down.
Bruiser says that rock makes the tank.
Does, man. Alright, we got it set to app. It's now blinking. It was always blinking.
It was blinking, winking, and nod.
Let's see if we can do this now. I don't know if this password's right. This is weird. You think it would know my password, right? Okay.
Seems like you're getting a little bit frustrated there.
A little
buddy.
frustrated here. That's alright. Whatever. If it doesn't connect, I can always worry about it later. It's not the end of the world.
It's not the end of the world.
The room is pretty warm. Let's put it that way.
The room is pretty warm.
It's warm. I'm sweating.
It's warm.
I'm sweating. Alright, anyway. I guess I could do
You're
a water
all
change.
salty.
I was salty. But I freshened up a bit.
It's not the end of the world.
It's not. Rule number 1 is don't panic.
Don't panic.
Rule number 2 is see rule number 1.
Also, Eduardo, it's the end of your world,
Now,
because he
rule number
says
one is don't panic.
it's not the end of the world. Kirk's world, that is.
Rule number two
So
is
is
don't
it the
sweat the
end of
small
your
stuff.
world, Eduardo? Is it? Is it, Eduardo? The end of your world? Huh? Huh?
You're a little salty there, man.
What?
You're a little salty on that. I think I have the wrong password. That's why. I did. Not that
You
is
see,
sure.
Aquaholic.
Good morning.
Hey again. I'm taking a break from fish shopping at the expo. Hey, you
Nice.
see Aquaholics at the expo.
That is cool. Now let's see if we can.
You should do a live from there, QC.
Yeah, really. Let's change this password. Let's see if this stuff.
Take us along with you for a while. Rico says, don't sweat the petty stuff and don't pet the sweaty stuff.
There you go.
Rule number 3, kiss, and that's why I don't use Wi-Fi controllers.
Who said that? Who
Ian.
said that? Oh, Ian. Don't fear. Don't fear the unknown, Ian. It's okay. I need to get
Lady
a.
Diane, QC.
Actually, I could use
So
this zip tie.
jelly looked like a great event.
Yeah, it didn't look like fun. All right, I can use this as a twist tie. Let's get those magnets out of there.
He says, I tried to go live, but it won't let me.
That stinks. Actually, did we connect? No. We're still searching.
Don't do it through Facebook, YouTube. You see, you could go through, do a live through StreamYard.
Yeah, StreamYard's the one that you gotta. I think you have to have so many. I don't remember what the. There's a requirement for you to be able to stream right live on YouTube. And I think it's a sub count. I don't even know if I'm at that limit actually. I don't know what you need to stream directly from YouTube.
Yeah.
I've never done that.
I'm not 100% sure either. I've never streamed live from YouTube.
Yeah, me either. I think the one time I tried, it said I didn't have like whatever. You don't have enough subs. Ow. And I do think it makes you wait 24 hours the first time you try. Did I just turn that off? Or did it go off? It went off. Must be 11:30. Hold on a second.
He says you have to have
there we go.
1,000 subs
Okay, there you
to
go.
go live from YouTube.
Okay, well there you go. What am I doing here? I gotta go back here.
Yeah, you see, don't try to go through YouTube. You gotta download the StreamYard app and go live through StreamYard.
StreamYard's an app? I thought it was just a web page.
Oh, the web page, whatever.
I didn't even know there was an app.
Damn it.
I mean, there might be an app that makes sense. Probably better to stream through the app if there is one. But I don't stream.
You're trying your best to make me sound like an idiot, aren't you?
No, I mean, I was genuinely curious if there was an app. You know, some people develop apps. You know, not that was a genuine question. There could be an app for StreamYard. I thought it was just web-based, but on a phone there could be an app.
I tried yesterday when I first got the message. I thought it had been 24 hours already.
Oh, I see. Well,
he says that you got a message from YouTube saying that you gotta wait 24 hours.
Yeah, that's what I remember the first time I tried to stream that happened. I was like, oh yeah, okay, I guess I gotta wait.
But he says you need 1,000 subs to stream from YouTube.
Yeah, but either way, I think YouTube makes you wait or whatever. Won't let you stream right off the bat for the first 24 hours. You know what I mean? Like when you set up the streaming software, it makes you wait 24 hours.
Okay. Gotcha.
At least that happened to me. That's all I remember. And that rack went off too. There we go. All right. Did that ever connect? Doesn't look like it. Did not respond. I wonder if the network's not picking anything up.
QB, QC said LRB will be speaking in 30 minutes.
Oh, nice. Smart Life? What the heck is that?
And Eduardo's asking how are those rainbows doing from Richard doing?
Pretty good. We were just looking at them earlier. I've gotten eggs out of them already. So far, got like maybe half a dozen, or a dozen eggs. I'm sorry. They're doing good. What am I doing? I'm looking for the ink bird. There it is. Either way, I think I have to reset my router. I think that's the problem that I'm having at the moment. My router's like in this weird locked up state. It gets like that. I don't like this router. It's the stupid one I got from these all-in-one routers now. I don't like them. Big pain in the butt.
Ian said you can stream from YouTube without 1,000 subs now.
Oh, yes, that's the power cord.
It just won't stay up for replays.
Oh, I see. Okay. Well, that's good to know. Yeah, if this doesn't connect, I just have to do a router reset, and I can't do that obviously while I'm streaming. So, but I can set it manually. So whether you have a Wi-Fi or not, you can still set these as like they were not, as dummy. Alright, good enough on that. Just put it in a bucket so it doesn't leak on the floor. Water change on this successful. Pow. Done. Done.
3G says, Deej, did the Depths Unknown Snog make your playlist?
Yeah, that was a cool song. That was a cool song. It was interesting. It was a song that I put it on a short that I used. It's called Depths Unknown. It's pretty cool. I can't remember the name of the band. It's like some guy's name's like something John Trevor or something weird. But it was a cool song. I liked it. But I like all sorts of stuff, man. You know.
Whip's here.
What's up, Whip? How's it going, man? Alright, I don't know what's going on here, but let's set this manually. 77, we want the low end, sure. The high end, 78. Sounds good. I don't know what this is. 7.2 Fahrenheit. 7.0 Fahrenheit.
QC said
okay.
QC said I did an unbagging video yesterday when I got home and realized after I put all the fish away that I was actually not recording.
Oh, that sucks.
That sucks.
Okay, this is the low end, I think. No, this is the high end. So what do I want the high temp to be? If it gets too warm, 82, 83. I think that 83 is a good temp for hot. It's going to take a minute. Starts at 7 degrees.
Jenna P.
What's going on, Jenna? This it starts at like 0 degrees Celsius, so I'm going to go up from there. I wonder if I just hold it. There we go. Think smarter, man. 75. What did I say, 80? 83. '81. 82. 83. Next. This is the low end. We want this to be what? 72. Oops, too much. Back down. 72. Set.
I swear, this is almost as good as watching paint dry.
Be a hater. According to this, it says my tank is 71 degrees. But according to this, it says it's 75 degrees, 76 degrees. So something ain't right. Well, I did just jack in a bunch of cold water. But I should turn this all the way up so that this is on. Ooh. Yep, it's on. Whoops. Oh no.
What's that 60 what 75% rule? What is it?
The 20, it's the 10% rule.
10% rule.
You got to be 10% smarter than what you're working with.
Yep.
Yep. I just stirred up all that mold, and I just did this water change. Fail. Fail. It says it's 72 degrees now. So something's wrong. Either this is not right, which I tend to believe this might not be right.
10% rule.
Well, something's lying to me, right?
You need to calibrate it, you insane.
Yeah, probably. But I don't know how long these things stay in calibration. What is this? That's a hold button. Interesting. I don't know if there's a way to calibrate this, honestly.
What you mean
Yeah, if
that?
anything that's wrong, it's probably this, right?
Yeah. Well, do you have any other sort of
Thermometer?
yeah.
I do. I
Well,
don't know how accurate they
and
are.
try it and see if what the anomaly is.
Let's take it out. Let's clean this up. And that says it was 70
Ian
something.
saying calibrate the Inkbird, not the thermometer.
Yeah, well, I mean, one of the two is out, so. I don't know what the. Oh, maybe that's what that C was? Yeah, you know what? Hang on a second. I think you're right. For some reason, there is a weird calibration in here already. That's the alarm, the high alarm, that's the low alarm, the C, whatever this is. Maybe I should look at the manual. There we go. What do I do with the manual? It's over here.
Maybe you should.
Let's see what these codes actually mean, alright?
Maybe you should read the instructions for once in your life.
Alright, C, what is this? CT? CT should be the continuous heat time. 6 hours, okay. Continuous heat time is, whoops, I guess it goes back to normal by itself. So TS1 is the temperature value for the first one. Second one's AH is the alarm high. AL is the alarm low. CT is the continuous heat time, and CA is the calibration, which is 0.0. And it's in Fahrenheit. Okay. Oops. Turn that back off. There we go. And heater is on. Okay. Let's take this little thermometer, stick it in here for a few minutes. See what it says.
Whip says, I don't believe the technology-based temp guns.
Yeah.
Toss
Well, if you look at them, they do have a, what was I going to say? They have a thing on the side that actually shows like how they function, right? And it says, I can't even read that, 11.81 inches to 18.47 inches is the distance to spot, blah, 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 blah. I can't even read this, it's so little. I don't know, but there's like some little thing on the side that it basically shows you where the range that it works in. And I'm sure water does scatter that a bit. It says it's 76. So I would.
Jenna, that poll is for
Kirk's third
people to
chance.
vote. He's asking, what are we trying to change about Fishyman in the poll?
He wants
It's
another
about
shot.
our bowls. You gotta judge on which bowl you liked better.
The one that was up all week. He didn't like the results, so we had to run another poll. Speaking of that,
It's not that I didn't like the results, it's just that it was rigged.
let's end this poll. Oh, look at that.
63 people voted.
And they voted for you this time. Look at that.
Yeah.
Now you feel better?
I mean, if it was
Hashtag
done
rigged.
on a pity, no. But
Then, you know.
listen,
Listen, Linda.
Linda, listen. In my opinion, my bowl is nicer than yours.
That's all that really matters.
In your opinion, your bowl is nicer than mine.
Wait.
In the long run, it is only our own opinion that matters.
Well, you got it wrong, first of all. In your opinion, your bowl is better. In my opinion, your bowl is better. Just so happened I happen to win the first two bowls.
All right. But yeah, all that matters really and truly is our own opinion, especially when we have to look at something 24/7 and nobody else has to look at it.
Exactly. All right.
If you find it looks good, well, then it's good. And that's all that counts.
All right. According to this, it's 72 degrees in here. So
According to what?
the thermometer is stuck in there. I want to make sure I can see that light. There we go.
72 degrees.
Yeah.
So
maybe it's 72 and a half, which is kind of what that's saying. 73 is what that says.
Right. So your
my thing is wrong.
Is off.
It's off.
Yeah,
but that's also like it's not like a highly calibrated instrument, man. The thing is meant for rough and dirty.
Rough and dirty.
Rough and dirty, but it should be more than a degree. It shouldn't be that far off. Let's put it that way. It's too far. Too much off.
What was it like?
Said it was 76.
Degrees?
Here, let's
6 degrees off.
It was I guess that would be 3 degrees. So we'll check it again. That was 73 is what that thing is saying. So here, let's focus on this rock right there. Rock is 74.1 degrees now.
I know, Eduardo. Thank you very much for your vote.
This is 73. Wait, did it connect? No, of course not. Oh, I think part of the problem is we are not rapidly blinking anymore. Wi-Fi. App.
Vibes gotta take off. Thanks for the live stream. Bye.
Thanks, Vibes. All right, now we're rapidly blinking. Maybe that was half my problem. Why is it not rapidly blinking anymore?
Oh my god.
It's driving me nuts. All right, now it's blinking.
I don't think it's driving you nuts. You're already nuts.
This is true. I will get disconnected. I'm pretty sure I got to reset the router. I've had this problem before, and that's actually what solves it. The router doesn't want to accept a new thing for whatever until it gets rebooted. The stupid router gets locked. I don't know how to describe it. Sometimes it won't let my phone on. That's why I have 2 different networks, so I can just change it. Like, okay, this one works.
Wow, you got
the 2G network never really works well.
You got a very antisocial router.
Yeah, it's because it came from the stupid company. Should just get rid of it. Buy my own.
It's yeah. You should get an aftermarket router.
Yeah, exactly. I agree. I gotta look into it, but whatever. So I gotta figure out if I can calibrate this. That'd be kind of cool. I don't know if it's possible.
Dennis Christensen said, or it's a short drive.
A short drive. Oh, to Crazy Town? Yeah. Whoa, almost tripped. Alright. Alright. Where are we at here? Alright.
11:47.
We got like 10 minutes.
10 minutes till what?
Till noon. We've gone a while now. I don't know if Kenny E's doing his members only today. Might be heading out on
He
the.
wasn't here.
I know, but he might be heading back on the lake. Trying out his new boat. Ooh. You know?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I know. I know.
I know, I know, I know. Alright, kids. I think I've done enough water changes for today. I should turn this off so it stops leaking. Stupid. This bucket's got like an inch of water in it because this thing is leaking so crazy.
Yeah, you definitely gotta change that ball valve.
Yeah. Something a little more functional.
Something a little more
Permanent.
something a little
Industrial.
more adequate for a lot more use.
That's right. I do have some of those inline, but those are more like, well, I guess they probably have threaded connections for some of them. Those metal ball valves. The brass ones.
Hmm.
The ones I had were all sweat
Don't you have
connections.
one that's on your Python?
The Python broke. The
Oh,
one that, the ball valve on the Python, yeah, that one broke. But that's just a drain valve.
no.
Well, I mean, my Python I just use for draining, is what I'm saying.
This is your hose, right?
Yeah,
The
the
fill
hose.
hose.
Yeah, the hose.
The hose. There's some hose in the house.
Yes. And it's the garden hose or whatever it is. I bought the stuff for drinking safe.
Yeah, well they got ones that they Home Depot sells for garden hoses. You know, it
Like a valve?
yeah, valve
Really?
that you can just
I'll have to
do it
check
with
that
your
out. That might
thumb.
be the easier way. That might be the easier, quicker way.
Thumb valve.
Thumb
But
valve.
yeah. You just have to make sure you got the rubbers and stuff on both ends.
Yeah.
The gaskets, so it doesn't like leak by the unions.
Yep. Yep. Some thread tape couldn't hurt either.
Yeah, some tread seal.
Alright, that's closed. Everybody's water changed. Everybody's still alive. Looking good. Saltwater dudes are there. Alright. I think we're good.
Robert Jackson says, "Do garden hose hang out in parks?"
Maybe. Maybe. I would say yes.
Eduardo says hose busted.
You know what we're going to try and do here? Let's see if this works. Set my phone. How about that? We're going to restart my phone. We got a couple minutes. Let's see if that. Otherwise, it's got to be the router.
Eduardo says Jason Kirk. Jason and I are always hoeing in the park. I don't understand that. All right, Barbara Jackson.
What'd she
Kirk,
say?
Jason and no, Eduardo is telling Barbara Jackson that Kurt, Jason, and I are always hoeing in the park.
Ah, I see. I see.
I'm not the hoe. I'm the pimp. I hoe out Eduardo and Jasrin. Jasrin.
Jasmine.
Jasrin.
Zazu. All right.
All right.
What else?
Well, alrighty then.
That's it. That's all we got. Oh, can't move certain ways.
Yeah, that's what she said.
You would know. All right. I think that's it, guys. Got anything else? Supposedly there's a meeting next. What is that? The next Saturday? Who's that? What you're talking about? ACLC
Mm-hmm.
doing their meeting.
What does that
Garden of
stand
Eaters
for again?
talking. The Aquarium Club of Lancaster County.
Right. ACLC.
ACLC. Cool. Well, now this may explain why my rainbows look like they're always cold. Because they were.
They
Water.
looked like they were cold.
Well, they were always kind of like, you know how things are when it's a little cooler out.
They don't move as much.
Yeah, to kind of huddle up. I'm surprised the
Yeah.
Plecos were handling that. Jeez, that was a little cold for them.
Yeah.
72 point something.
You don't have no L333s in there, do you?
Nope.
All right. Because they like it
Yeah.
warm. 83, 82 degrees. Some like it hot.
Me too.
Some like it cold.
Uh-oh. Eduardo's coming to PA. Look out.
Thanks for the warning, Eduardo.
I know. Flee while you can. All right, well, that's it. I got nothing else. We'll do this again next week. I don't see why not.
Same time, same place.
I will try to reset my router after this, and we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
But either way, I have it set, so it's working. It's not on the network to let me know it's working.
Yeah. The thing is, if next week there is no stream because he has no more fish stands, know that he got so pissed that he couldn't reset his router that he smashed everything.
That's right. I'll take it out on the fish. But yeah,
That's the kind of guy he is.
it's the kind of guy I am. All right, well, we will pick this up next week. We'll see how it goes, and thanks for tuning in. If you guys haven't hit that like, hit it on the way out. That would help me out. And Window Liquor number 5 is D&D going tomorrow night. Should be. I don't see why not. I'm unless something, knock on wood, nothing happens. I should be good to go. I was just so loopy last week because I was on a lot of meds, so I couldn't even keep my eyes open. Takes like a good couple of days to get used to taking muscle relaxers, Anyway, yes, there should be that stream on Mr. Manifesto. Yeah, true. And I had it relaxed.
Yeah.
But yes.
Your brain is so small that it's very short until it's relaxed.
Doesn't take much.
Doesn't take much to
at
relax
all.
it.
But yeah, check out Mr. Manifesto's channel for the D&D stuff, and obviously hit the like and subscribe here, and keep an eye out for shorts and videos, and we'll stream again next week.
Yeah.
Cool. Thanks, guys. See you in the next one.
Bye, everybody. Enjoy
Bye.
the rest of your Sunday.
Yep. Bye.
Bye.